Hello guys, I welcome you all at Smarty Education. From today onwards, we are going to start with this concept of e-correspondence. Okay, concept of e. Till now, we have studied till business correspondence. So I want you to watch from concept of business communication to reach this series. And if you have watched those videos, then you are my good student. Okay, so this is the lecture number 1 of concept of e-correspondence. I have divided this lecture, this chapter in many lectures because of the conceptual concepts. Okay, so before starting the video, I want you to write present in the comment section so I get to know that you are present in my video and lecture. Okay, so now let's begin. So professional, non-professional, okay, experts or students, okay, or students, we are all turning into the internet in our daily lives. Means whether it is a professional, whether it is non-professional, whether it is a student, we are all turning into internet in our daily life. Means we are all using internet in our daily lives, whether we want to find educational openings, banking operation, find research material on any issue, okay, emails. Internet is a place we must go often, because we all know that even you are watching the video on internet, because we all have used internet once in our life. Whether you are watching this video, whether you are checking the email, whether you are using the YouTube, whether you are using the WhatsApp to join my group. And don't forget to check the description box to get the notes. The World Wide Web is a system of interlinked hypertext document which shows the web pages which will contain text, images and other multimedia and navigate among them via hyperlinks. Okay. Now, what is a web? A web is simply way of accessing information that you are able to see on your screen. Okay, so what is web? Web is what? Accessing information. Okay, over the medium of internet. The web uses commonly known as web pages, hyperlinks. Okay, it even uses Chrome, Internet Explorer or Firefox to access the information. And it works on which protocol? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Now let's summarize it. Web is what? Is a way of accessing the information. It uses which protocol? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Please remember this protocol. It is one of the important protocol in your chapter. Okay, which uses hypertext protocol to communicate in order to exchange business logic use. Okay, now some of the common web browser are Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, okay, and Firefox. Okay, now let's move on. A web browser is a software application. Now let's understand what is a web browser. A web browser is an application that enables you to find and retrieve and display information available on the World Wide Web. Okay, how is the Josh guys? I want full energy of you. Don't be sleepy in the lecture. Okay. Now, browser allows you to transfer information resources on the World Wide Web. Means whatever information will be available, you can access it directly through a use of browser. Even you can access the YouTube with a browser. The information on the web is organized and formatted using markup language. Remember this language. MCQ can be made on this. The web is organized and formatted using tags of markup language called hypertext markup language. Okay, some of the popular web browser are Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Mozilla, Firefox, okay, then Safari browser, then Opera Mini that we quite often use, but mostly we use Chrome. Now let's understand web browser button. Okay, let's understand web browser button. Okay, so in web browser there is a backward and forward button to go move on to a web page or back through the web page. Okay, this tab allows us to see multiple tabs at once. Okay, there this tab. Okay, it will keep on increasing. Address bar, where you type the URL or paste the URL. Stop means you stop the loading. Okay, and history tab, this will show you the history of whichever website you have visited. Top sites will give us the suggestion of which are the most popular, and search button will allow us to search the web to retrieve our information. So let's just summarize. So okay, so let's just summarize. This tab is for what? Arrows, backward and forward button to move on and to come back from a web page. Tab allows us to multiple see and stops the loading. Address bar helps us to retrieve information through pasting the URL. History tab will show us the history. Search button will allow us to search and retrieve the information. If you have any doubt, write in the comment section, and don't forget to write the present sir in the comment section. Now let's understand what is internet. The internet is the network of networks used for many applications. Internet allows you to share application with ease. The internet can carry any digital signal such as text, graphics, sound, video and animation. Today internet has thousands of network, millions of users, okay, using many services. The internet is a massive network. Okay, the internet uses TCP IP as its basic protocol. Basic protocol is TCP IP, but remember that it works on which protocol? HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol. HTTP, hypertext transfer protocol. Now let's understand what is e-correspondence. We are saying that we are studying on about business e-correspondence. So what is e-correspondence? What does it stand for? Let's got to understand. Okay. So basically the e-correspondence refers to email correspondence or electronic correspondence. Remember this short form. Okay. It is an electronic method of providing. Okay, so email correspondence, what do you mean by email correspondence? To receive and send messages that you are seeing on the screen of your mobile or computer. Okay, now concept of email. Okay, so email is what? Basically electronic mail or email is commonly called the process of sending or receiving the computer file or message by a computer modem over telephone wire or a pre-selected mailbox or address of another computer. So in today's world, let me simplify that. When you send an email to your friend, he will receive the email and you will be called the sender and he will be called the receiver, and the email box is referred to what? Our Gmail IDs. Okay. Now let's understand. Today email stands as a central component of business communication, both within the business prices and between business enterprises, because of the many advantages it offers to mail in terms of efficiency, because it offers 24 availability. Okay, these characteristics have made electronic mail a truly sorry, this is written wrong, don't read this. Okay, now presence across the globe means because of its easy and comfortable services, it is accessible across the globe, but it has 536 pieces of email. Okay, so in the United States in 1999, 536 billion emails were delivered. This is a very big number. So you can conclude that email is very important in our day-to-day life. Okay. Now, history of email. I will not focus much on the history of email because not much question will be asked from history of email, but still I am teaching you because it is given in your module. I want you to follow strictly the module and my notes. Okay, so in 1965 the Massachusetts Institute of Technology was the first to demonstrate the first email system known as mailbox. So remember the year 1965 and who developed it? Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Mailbox, remember this name. The history of email can also be attributed. Remember this name, Tomlinson. He chose the address. Who is being addressed for choosing the @ symbol? That is Tomlinson. Remember the name. By 1974, email was only used by US military. Okay, US military. By 1975, the email was announced that email will be commercially used. So then it got more number of users as an email account was created for users who wanted to avail the email services. So we got to know that after the usage of military, email was even opened for the common people. So then it got more users. So now let's talk about some important protocols. Remember these full forms. Okay. So first of all, there is an important protocol, file transfer protocol for sending mails. SMTP, how is the Josh guys? Simple mail transfer protocol, standard protocol for sending messages. POP, post office protocol, is a standard for receiving emails. IMAP, internet message access protocol, messages received when the receiver is not signed in. Okay, so even if you are not online, message is being received at your email and WhatsApp. This is the IMAP, internet message access protocol. So now let's solve some MCQs. Which protocol is being used by internet? Okay, I have told you so many times this word, HTTP. Okay, which web is designed and organized with which language? It is talking about a language, not a protocol. So XML is language, but not is used to organize web. Treat, I don't know about treat anything. None of this cannot be an option. So HTML will be an option. Okay. So that's it for today's guys. I hope you liked the video and share the video. For joining my WhatsApp group, just message me on the Instagram. Please subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Please like the video. Don't like the video, I hate it because I work very hard on this. Don't forget to check the description box for notes, and for getting any guide or joining the group, message me on the 7224075832 number. Okay, or you can get it from the description box or join my group from description box.